Yo, so we just got a brand new weekly update, and in this video we're going to be going over the easiest ways to make money fast this week in GTA Online. Starting off, we've got the Sumo Remix Adversary Mode. In order to start this one up, you're going to want to press start, go to Online, Jobs, Play Job, Rockstar Created, Adversary Modes, and look for the Sumo Remix Adversary Modes. This week these modes are paying out double money, which is definitely dope as hell to see. And just like with most other adversary modes, these are a really fun way to make some money. Basically, the way that this one works is that there's a save zone that you need to stay in, and this save zone is going to change locations every so often. You need to make sure that when the timer runs out for a particular save zone that you stay within it. If not, you're going to get blown up and you're out for that round. While doing this, you have the opposite team trying to keep you out of the save zone, so you want to make sure you're doing the same. Just make sure to keep their asses out of the save zone if you want to win. This match in particular was a fat ass L. It was originally a 2v2, but my teammate left during the second round like, bruh. Y'all already know from hearing that I took a fat ass L. Well, that and I suck at this adversary mode. Anyway, I ended up making over $18,000 while the other team made over $40,000. So if you're good at this adversary mode, this can be a pretty fun way to grind it out with the boys this week. For the second money method, we have the standard time trial. This week you'll be able to find it right next to the Diamond Casino. As I always do, I'm going to recommend the Baddie 801 for anyone who doesn't have much money just yet in the game. I use it every week just to show you guys that it's possible to beat the time trial with it, but if you can afford a better bike, that's going to make it way easier for you. Anyway, once you get to the purple time trial area, just go ahead and press right on your D-pad to start it up. Then immediately after, open up your map and set a waypoint on this yellow dot right here. Then just back out of your map and quit the time trial from your phone. Now just try to get as much to the edge as possible. You want to make sure while doing this that you can still see the option to start the time trial in the top left of your screen. And once you're in position, press right on your D-pad once again to start it up. Now once you start this one up, just follow what I'm doing on screen because you're going to want to cut through the freeway if you want to beat this one. And then besides doing this, you want to avoid turning at the first turn the GPS tells you to take and turn at the first one after that. Then from here, just follow the exact path that it tells you to take and you should be good. If you're on a bike like I suggested, please do yourself a favor and wheelie as much as possible. Most bikes go way faster when you pop a wheelie, so just hold your left stick down while driving to do one. Anyway, for completing this week's standard time trial, I made $101,000. If you finished the time trial and only made like a few $1,000s, that's because you did not beat the part time. There's always going to be a set time in the bottom right of your screen while doing these that say part time, so just make sure that you complete the time trial before you go over that part time and you'll make the full amount. For our third money method, we have taxi work. You're going to want to come over to this location right here on your map right here, and once you're here, just press right on your D-pad once you arrive. Now guys, this week taxi work is paying out triple money, which sounds really good, but in reality this is one of the worst ways to make money in the game. It works literally how you would expect it to. You just go pick up people in a taxi, drop them off, and continue. It's pretty straightforward. You just want to make sure while you're doing this that you try not to crash and get the customer to their destination as fast as possible. The tip that they're going to give you goes down if you take too long, so just try to hurry up and get them there as fast as possible. Now I only got to do 3 taxi fares because of this dickhead right here. But from just 3 of them, I made $10,000 for about 5 minutes of work. Not bad. It's definitely better than how much you normally make, that's for sure. Because in one of my most viewed shorts here on the channel, I showed how for doing 10 of these taxi fares, I only made like $15,000. And by the way, I was getting so much shit in the comments for this short. Like still, to this day, I get people talking about, bro wants to make Kyle Perico level money from a taxi job. I was just trying to let people know that there's way better ways to make money in this game. But anyway, if you guys want to break from the usual grind and just want to vibe out, I definitely recommend checking out some taxi work this week. For our fourth money method, we have the HSW Time Trial. This week, you can find it out here under the highway. Now, unfortunately, this is only available to my people over on next-gen consoles. So if you're on an Xbox Series X or S or a PS5, then this is something you're going to want to take advantage of. But if you're on an Xbox One, PS4, or a PC, then unfortunately this is not available to you. Anyway, you need to make sure that you own an HSW upgraded vehicle for this one. All of them are really fast, honestly, so it's totally up to you which one you choose. But for me, I love using the Hikuchi drag since I prefer using motorcycles for time trials all day, every day. Anyway, you're going to want to set up this time trial exactly how we set up the standard time trial from earlier on in the video. Once you arrive at the purple time trial area, just go ahead and press right on your D-pad to start it up. Then immediately after, open up your map and set a waypoint on this yellow dot right here. Then just back out of your map and quit the time trial from your phone. Now just try to get as much to the edge as possible. You want to make sure while doing this that you can still see the option to start the time trial in the top left of your screen. And once you're in position, press right on your D-pad once again to start it up. Guys, I say it every week, this is the easiest time trial in the whole game, at least in my opinion. It's pretty rare that you'll have to do this a second time in order to complete it. Like the vehicles are hella good and you're given a pretty generous amount of time, so yeah, you should be good. A perfect example is how bad I choked right here at the end. Despite this, I still managed to beat the time trial on time and I made $253,000. If you guys are on a next-gen console just like me, this is something that you guys should be taking advantage of every single week. For our fifth money method, we have contact missions for Lamar and Ron. In order to start these up, you're going to want to press start, go to online, jobs, play job, Rockstar Created, missions, and look for any of the ones offering triple money. Most of these missions are really straightforward to complete, and I definitely recommend checking them out if you're able to. The one that I did was Ballas to the Wall, and it was extremely easy. All I had to do was go pick up a car and take it over to Simeon's. There were some ballas on my ass as I drove it there, but that's pretty much it. This took me like 3 minutes, and I made around $20,000. Super easy money method that I I think a lot of you guys should be taking advantage of this week. For the 6th money method, we have short trip missions. These are currently paying out double money, and man, I fucking love these missions. In order to start them up, you're going to want to press start, go to online, jobs, play job, Rockstar created, missions, then look for the 3 short trip missions. These are really fun to play, you guys. It's a 2-player mode where one person plays as Franklin and the other plays as Lamar, and so it's just packed with hella nostalgia for me since I absolutely love the story mode, man. These take about 15 minutes and they're pretty straightforward to complete. As long as your teammate knows what they're doing and isn't dying every 2 minutes, you should be good. Anyway, this week you're going to be making $100,000 per completing one, and you can do these as many times as you want, so this is definitely something you'll want to take advantage of this week. Now guys, while these money methods are a great way to try new things every week, they're far from the best money methods in the game. If you're interested in the absolute best ones, you'll definitely want to click on the video on screen right now.